watchers, I'm Daniel, I'll be your host. If you really like today's live, go and get subscribing to our channel, that really help us out, really appreciate it. Just thought I'd do a live while I'm out spraying. I'm going to put some blight spray on the potatoes and I'm going to have to concentrate fairly hard, but it's always nice to do a live and it's always nice to meet up with you all, and I can say hello to everyone and tell you that we're going to have a video out tomorrow. So yeah, back to normal tomorrow for a few days. Only trouble is I've got to have a hernia operation in a few days time as well, so I am going to try and do loads of filming with Grumpy Grandad on my case all day. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 2 weeks off, so we'll see how we get on, see how I feel. Hopefully I feel okay to do some filming. Yeah, I think I'm going to be down. Mr. E30, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're well. S, good day? Yeah, good day. I wish we could have got a pump running, but you'll all see that on the video in a few days' time, I hope. Yeah, good day. I've got 5 pump sets in the yard and only one of them on the field running at the moment. So we're just having a bit of technical difficulties, should we say. Wish I bought my sunglasses. What is it now, 8 o'clock? Yeah, 10 past 8 and I'm now going spraying. Life of a farmer, hey? It'll be great, they say. I think the tank sensor's gone. Hello David, sorry mate, I've been enjoying Mrs. Farmer's birthday, so we took Martin from Series Machinery out for a beer festival at the weekend and then spent the next day wondering what on earth happened. Oh dear, Martin got some cracking choices in at the beer festival. And so, you know when you're like 16 and, well, 14 and getting drunk on the park bench? I kind of felt like that. Yeah, so Sunday we woke up with a bit of a hangover, but yeah, we've just been flat out grading potatoes and that has really kind of ruined us. So I kind of really need somebody to come and help us out. And then Grumpy Grandad, he's got a holiday booked, so at least he can get away, and then Mrs. Farmer can come and stay with me and she can come and help me out where I need her. Whee. But yeah, sorry David, we are going to be back, and I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Grumpy Grandad when I go and have my hernia operation, David, so we'll see how we get on with that. How's you and Anna doing? Yeah, we're all good. Anna no longer works with me. She's gone off to work in an office now, so Mr. E30, it's just me, I'm afraid. Mrs. Farmer signed up to come and help me in the summer holidays, and we're going to see how that goes. And she's pretty good at driving tractors. She's done it before, so... No, David, I haven't been out on the boat much. I'd like to have been out on the boat, but I've just been grading potatoes, mate. So they're all gone now. They're all done. I can forget about last year's potatoes, and hopefully we have another fruitful year, but maybe a less hectic year. Let's put it like that with the potatoes. So not on the boat then. No, sun's out. Evening, sir. Ian, Northern Ian. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're well. Have you got time, Ian, to go to the Highland show? I do hope so. I do hope so. Nice to have a bit of downtime, Ian, and go and enjoy a show like we did with Cereals, you know, but Cereals was kind of like a busman's holiday. So hello Matthew, how are you? Have you bought your free flow Simba drill yet, Matthew? I did see everyone was tagging you in it. It's about time you had your second drill of the year, isn't it? And it's not even drilling time yet. Yeah, so yeah, got the tightest to put on the spuds, so we're out here doing that, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. So yeah, Matthew Barber, my good friend Matthew Barber has at least 6 drills a year. You get bored of that one and then move on to another one. The only thing you haven't had lately is a massive Ferguson 30 or a 40 drill. Give it time, I'm sure you'll get there. So everyone is flat out irrigating now. I've got my 2 irrigators behind me here, ready to go on the field tomorrow. Started on new potatoes in the chippy. Awesome. Yeah, they are getting there. They are getting there. The price of potatoes has gone astronomical. Somebody said it was £800 a tonne the other day. Grundy, how are you? Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, so that's for old stock. I mean, everyone must be getting cleared out of old stock now, I would have thought. But there's, you know, quite a few people with them still, so, yeah, I think my cousin Martin, I think he was going to be out at the end of this week, so he's still full bore grading potatoes by the sounds of it. I haven't spoke to him lately, but I think he's out there grading quite a bit. Yeah, I saw my first new potatoes. You got a black eye and concussion, Grundy. How did you manage that? A work-related injury. It's a start of a good start of an episode of Casualty there you started on, Grundy. Yeah, everyone must be getting cleared out of old stock of potatoes now, and I know they came in and said that new potatoes were 50 quid a bag the other week, but then it dropped to like 30 quid a bag. So hopefully it's another fruitful year. I know a lot of people must have the temptation to go out there lifting when you've got like 10 or 12 tonne an acre, just to well, just to get some of that money, you know. So right, we're off. I've got to be fairly careful. I've got my sugar beet here. I managed to scorch a little bit of my sugar beet on the other field, so I don't know what that was from, but it can't have been from the preem because they've only just died off, you know. So I have got to try and concentrate fairly. You'll see my face twitching from side to side because I don't want my booms riding too high today. So yeah, we've had a good day. Most of the irrigators are all out and ready to go now. So we'll have a session tomorrow, just joining pipes together and sorting that out. Ugh. Come on. Don't want to spray off some of my sugar beet. The Highland show's been on today, so has anyone been there? Maybe there's been some people there. Oh, look at that. I was getting called a fake farmer, so I just walked away and a bully came and knocked me out. That's not very cool, is it? Yeah, that's pretty rubbish, mate. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully, hello boy, Norfolk, how are you? Emigrated, yeah, no, I haven't emigrated just yet. A holiday somewhere would be good. Go low, go slow, yeah, no, my tank sensor's gone on me sprayer, Matthew, so I'm struggling to remember. I'm having to do it all on the sight gauge, and I left it filling on its own, and I'm 200 litres short, so I've had to just adjust and put it on a little bit less water rate. So no, I haven't emigrated anywhere. I'm still here. I'm still kicking just about, but I might not be doing much kicking next week. I might have to draft in Matthew Barber next week to come and do some work for me while I'm in pain. Hey. There we go, had a double dose there. Hang on, let me get going. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Grundy. Let me get... Ugh, hang on. Get my booms low. Right, I forgot to turn my section control on, so I just double dosed there a little bit. Come on, up you come. My uncle lives on a farm and sometimes help him for the entire year. Yeah, no, that's not cool. Hope you sort that one out, mate. Go do some boxing classes so you can lump them in the face. Not that I told you to do that. Where's JCB Fast Track? It'll be out on... I was using it for irrigating. There'll be a couple of videos coming out. Luke RS90. There's a couple of videos coming out with the Fast Track in me doing some irrigating with it. So yeah, no, where am I going to emigrate to, Norfolk? I'd love to emigrate. That sounds like sounds like a perfect thing to do. So yeah, the spuds are looking well. I'm kind of busy in here really. I'm more busy than I wanted to be. But let's get the sat nav working. Let's see if I can get that. Let me see if I can get that going straight, and then you can have a look at the spuds, how they're doing. Going nicely. I got my sugar beet there, so I'm trying not to spray any drift across there, you know, so I'm just trying to concentrate on that. My uncle has a Deutz and it's broke down. that sounds about right, Grundy. That sounds about right. I haven't heard of anyone having any problems with the new Deutzes too much. Not recently anyway. A friend of mine had a couple and then had some problems, but they were kind of second-hand ones, so but yeah, spuds are looking really nice on this field. The other field, they're real slow to get going. They're not growing as well as I'd hope them to. So where are we? Malcolm has a Deutz. So yeah, the fast track will be on a couple of videos coming up. We tried to do some irrigating and stuff with it, and that'll be coming up. It's an old one. Yeah, I don't know whether the old ones are better than the new ones, Grundy. So I'd like to think the new ones are better than the old ones, but it doesn't always work like that, does it? So, beautiful night out here. Whoa, come on, sprayer, stick in that one. There we go. There we go, we're away. Yeah, so I'm putting a blight spray on as well. Thinking about emigrating to Yorkshire myself. Yeah, I get on quite well with some Yorkshiremen, and I don't get on quite well with other Yorkshiremen. I don't know why that is. No idea, because I like taking the mickey out of people as much as I can and having a laugh, and some Yorkshiremen I've found don't like fun. But it's a lovely part of the world, really nice part of the world. You know, you couldn't have asked a nicer place to be, Norfolk. Me and Martin from Series are up there. Martin, if you're watching, I will bring you back in a little while. Yeah, so I was just on the phone. Beer is better up there. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I like beer. Beer's nice. Well, I don't know, beer wasn't my friend at the weekend too much. It kind of got me hammered. So we had good time out for Mrs. Farmer's birthday. She is now like 47 years old. Unbelievable, isn't it? Just kidding. But yeah, no, I got some Yorkshire friends and stuff that come round from time to time, and they're pretty easy going, most of them. So let me back up into the corner here. Try not to spray off me sugar beet is what I'm trying not to do. Keep the comments coming, guys. Let me know what you're up to and what you're doing while we're out here spraying. What does everyone think? Let's go political. Let's go political. What does everyone think of the up and coming election? Are you all happy with what's going on in the world of politics at the minute? I can't make out the liars from the. Well, they're all liars, I think. So let's not go political. Andrew Massey, how are you doing? I hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, Ian Hogarth. Yeah, Ian, you just hit the nail on the head there. I think there's only one person to vote for, really. I think there's only one person out there talking sense, talking numbers, talking the truth, and making any sense at the minute. And he's even talking about farming. So the rest of them couldn't give two hoots about farming. So I hope you're well, Andrew Massey. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you go and do it. But yeah, no, it's nothing else on the news at the minute, and not that I like watching the news too much, but I like to see what's going on in the world, and yeah, it all just seems like a total disaster at the moment. Whoa, bum bear. 36 metres don't half get a whip on when you're wiggling around, when your bum gets a wiggle. Monster Raving Loony Party, yeah mate, I think they're the only people to vote for them. bad when they're the only people making any sense, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, these spuds are now coming on flower, so I know these are desperate for some water. But these will all get watered tomorrow. 6130R Grundy, that is a good choice. I was actually thinking about a new... Back when we bought our little tractors, they were like 15 or 18,000 pounds for a little tractor. Now you'd be lucky if you can get a 6130R for like 130,000. So, you know, where I used to like cruising around in little red and cruising around in little 6200, come on, boom, there we go. Now that one's going to dip into the crop. I can't afford to buy a £130,000 little tractor to do the little job. So, you know, the little red's going to have to do all the little jobs that a little 6130 would do. 6185 looks good. Yeah, their new M is out from John Deere, so they've got a Vario box in it now. Am I right in saying they got 50k road speed as well? Yeah, so yeah, I mean, my cousin Martin's got a 6R165, I think, and he seems to be getting on okay with that. He says it does everything he wants it to do and more, so can't grumble with that. You got Bumblebee? Yeah, it was all sorted, mate. I had somebody out to it today to do the air conditioning because it all of a sudden just stopped working. I got 70 quid, so I need a lot, need a lot of money. Yeah, they are a lot of money. That is the trouble. They just seem like too much money for a little 4-cylinder, 130 horsepower tractor. You know, 100 grand is just crazy money. Just crazy money. Come on, there we go. We're round. Yeah, 70 quid. Just keep saving 70 quid every week, and you might get there one day. You need an awful lot of work for £130,000. So, Ian, you've got Bumblebee. You are sorted. Yeah, I know. There'll be a video of me using it for irrigating coming up in the next few days, Ian. So, hopefully that'll. And it's a bit weird because it didn't go how you thought it would. So, Farmer Fuller. Would you have an M over an R series? Surely an R series has got all the perks, and an M series has got all the bad bits of the R, but none of the perks. So now they're kind of putting the 50k boxes and stuff on these M series. You know, you might as well just buy an R, mightn't you? Yeah, I mean, the one I looked at the other day. I tell you what, the M series has got on it that I like. Farmer Fuller, the M series has got folding windows both sides, so it's got proper doors and folding windows. So on that basis, I like that. You can just get a bit of draft coming in the cab and stuff. So yeah, Norfolk. Did I meet any other YouTubers? Yes, we did. We met. Where are they? You wouldn't have one over a Valtra. No. Nah, you got weird taste up that way, ain't you? There must be something in the water to give you that kind of weird taste up there. Weird taste going on. Yes, Norfolk, we met loads of YouTubers while we were up there. If you didn't see George Saunders' video, he done some cool filming. I haven't seen any other YouTubers' videos. George Saunders done some cool ones, and also GCS Machinery, Michael at GCS Machinery, he done some cool filming as well. But yeah, we met up with Ollie. I nearly called him Ollie Pemberton then. We met up with Ollie Harrison, met up with Tom Pemberton, met up with Tom Lamb, which was good. It's nice to meet him again, even though I met him before. And Abby Coombs as well, met her. So she's kind of big in the farming world as well, isn't she? So met Abby, and also met Wardy's Waffle, who I haven't met yet. So it was nice. I absolutely it was just it was great on Martin's series machinery stand. It was really cool. You know, we had all the cool YouTubers and stuff on his stand. and Marty managed to sell some stuff, so that was really good. Yeah, so yeah, it was really, really good. I enjoyed hanging out with George, obviously. Yeah, I see Tom Pemberton. Dad was watching it last night, so he said. Dad, fast and farmerish, is that right? Is that right? Dad was watching it last night, and he texted me to tell me that he was watching it. So yeah, Wardy. I didn't really spend enough time with Wardy, but he just seems like a handful. Wardy seems like a really how do you put it? A mischievous, you know, like when everyone's got that drunk mate who causes trouble when they're drunk, and Wardy seems like that one cool friend that you always just gets you in trouble and then leaves you to sort out the mess. That's the impression I get from him anyway. But he seemed like good fun anyway. He was always laughing and always smiling, so that was really cool. You know, it's nice to hang out with him and Ollie. You know, Ollie was Ollie, so really nice to have a chat with Ollie as well. So yeah, do like talking to Ollie. Yeah, so yeah, met up with all the other YouTubers and managed to get the fast track. Bumblebee managed to get in all the videos. So the fast track is now more famous than I am. Yeah, yeah. I think Andrew, he does strike me as a perfectionist on the fuller. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you got to be bang on your game, I suppose, to work for him, ain't you? So, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he just seems like a whirlwind of 100 miles an hour, and yeah, I mean, if there was any mischief going on, he was causing it, or he was involved in it, or he was in the middle of it, or whatever, or he was scheming up how to make it worse. So that was really cool. But yeah, no, it was all good. It was really fun. Cereals just wore me out. It was nice hanging out with George Saunders and moving his FW around. What a privilege, hey? That was kind of cool. The big FW on the back of our low loader, it frightened the pants off me, if I'm honest. It's like taking somebody else's girlfriend out for dinner, innit? And looking after her for the night. That's what I can describe it as, you know. Look after my wife, will ya? Looking after somebody else's pride and joy on the back of your trailer is something you have to take seriously, you know. So Saunders is a legend. I know he's a mega bloke. He's a mega bloke. Really nice hanging out with him for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, and he's promised me a go on the FW. So watch this space. Will the FW make it into the Fen for George to have a play around on? Big open 50-acre fields for him to have a blast on would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? He gets the job done. He shows what's what and no rubbish. There's no look at me like the rest you're talking about. Yeah, that is true, yeah. He's quite a big farmer, I take it, is Wardy's waffle. Andrew Ward. I take it he's got quite a few acres to get round, so he also, like you say, when I've seen some of his videos when he's talking about blackgrass and stuff, you know, there is no blackgrass. If any comes through, he just goes and gets rid of it, doesn't he? Burns it off and stuff, so. Yeah, okay, yeah. Are you going to need new pants when you drive the FW? Yes, Martin. Martin, I've already got a pair of your pants, Martin. I'll put them on. Like bloomers on me, they aren't. But they got me out of a muddle for a weekend, that's for sure. Yeah. So George is. We'll get George on film again. He promised me to go in the FW, and I'll take Martin. Martin, you can come with me as well if you like. We're going to have a play around on the FW for a day. It'd be kind of cool. Kind of see how that thing handles. It does look like a handful, so yeah, it looks like a beast. I can see why he didn't want to drive it down the road. That's for sure. Ian, thanks, Ian. Yeah, it wasn't really. it wasn't really that difficult a job, really. It was just getting the old girl strapped down nicely, you know. Any kind of movement soon exaggerates itself when you've got 13 ton of tractor shuffling backwards and forwards on squidgy tyres, you know. It soon could move, so... The last thing I drove, the bent in the middle fell in half. He broke one in half, Martin. Can't take you anywhere, can we? Can't take you anywhere. But yeah, Martin, I think, Martin, you're here now talking to us, aren't you? So you had a good show. I think you deserve a round of applause, Martin, for managing to get everyone in one place at one time. So that was kind of cool. That was really, really fun. Even bigger and better was that a Dunbar Massey 1250. Oh no. I actually got offered a Massey 1250 the other day, so yeah, round of applause, well done, Ian. Yeah, Martin, you deserve a round of applause, mate. You managed to get... You imagine talking to 15 different YouTubers and trying to get them all in one place at one time. You done good, mate. You done good. So, done good. And then we celebrated a bit too hard at the weekend and nearly broke Martin. I think, Martin, next time you come over for some beer, we're just going to stick to normal beer, not like Yak's Wee. And I got offered, Farmer Fuller, I got offered a 1250 the other day. You want one? Get your money out. Still for sale as far as I know. Not far away from me either. Can be delivered. Stuck in silage bales, one fell back and snapped the middle of the and bent the exhaust back. I've had a box fall on my 6150. No, one. It was a 6170. Yeah, I had boxes blow over in like one of the storms the other year, and that smashed the window and broke the mud guard on that. So I feel your pain. I think you wanted 20 grand for it, Farmer Fuller. I think you wanted 20 grand for it. He sent me the pictures on Snapchat, so I can't send them over to you. I didn't think that was too bad a price. It looks like it needs painting, but it looked like it was in working condition, so that makes sense. So it looked like it was in working condition. Is that the one with the V8 in the 1250? Martin, help me out here. I showed you a picture of it the other day, didn't I? It's a baby one. They did a bigger one, didn't they? Didn't a 1508 or something? Did they do a 1508? Am I right? Is that about right? But it's not an Alice. No, mate, it's not an Alice. No, Alice all the way. I will get round to sorting the Alices out. There'll be some videos coming soon, hopefully, of the Alice going back together, or some more bits being put back on the Alices. Yeah, Perkins 6354 or 6354, Martin. I know that's where they came from. All them 6354s are all Perkins engines, combines, and the Massey 1200s. Or the 1250s. What was I thinking of then, Martin? Am I thinking of a 12? It is a 1508, isn't it? If you can catch a lamb, you can play rugby. Right? Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, 1250 had a bigger back end on him. 1505 with a V8. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. What was that thing I got sent the other day then, Martin? I'll have to ask. I'm sure that was a 1505. Did one have a small one? Did it have a small? One had a small V8 and one had a big V8 in, and there was a 1550 or something. Am I right in saying that? I think I showed George, and he said, "Oh, it's just a baby one." I can't remember. So. Yeah, well that didn't take long, did it? The potato field, this field's now blight sprayed for another week. So I've got my 2 irrigators. What's your opinion on 135 Fergies? pretty good. I bought some of them in the last few years. Yeah, bought some of them. So the one I bought had a cab on it, didn't it, Martin? Oh, David Brown. Yeah, David Brown's good. Yeah, that's it. So the 1505 was the baby one, and then 4680 was the bigger one of the two. Yeah, that right. Awesome 135. You're talking to Martin's here, talking to you about the 135. So yeah, David Brown. I do like. I'm gonna have to get the David Brown out. The David Brown will come out of the back of the nettles, and we'll get the 996 4-wheel drive up and running one day when I grow up a little bit and stop going out with Martin and being easily led. I blame Martin for my hangover on Sunday. It was a bit spaced out. I was a bit confused there at one point Sunday. So we made it though, Martin. We made it. 35s I like more. Yeah. So yeah, I don't really know. I know where there's a 1200 not far away from me, like literally a mile up the road from me here, and it won't sell it. So Super Dexter, awesome. I've never actually been on a Super Dexter, I don't think. Martin, you've got a Super Dexter, haven't you? Am I right in thinking, Martin, you've got a Super Dexter? I can't remember. Or is it just a Dexter? I can't remember. Yeah, I just need to find more spare time. Well, this is the problem, innit? I'm out here doing a live while spraying. No, Norfolk, that sounds like a good idea. Come up to Yorkshire and go to the David Brown Museum up there. Because obviously David Brown's pretty well known. Pretty immense range of tractors. They're alright when they stay in gear and the steering works. Yeah. David Brown obviously designed all the that's where the DB9, DB7 comes from in the Aston Martin. So pretty savvy bloke, if you ask me. And when they start, yeah. So you lot are not selling these. You lot should all. I should get Grumpy Grandad to do a live, really, talk about his love for old tractors, because I appreciate old tractors and stuff, but normally when we go to a steam rally or whatever and look at the old tractors, there's a bar there, and I like the bar much better than I like the old tractors. So I should flip that round really and try and get out of the bar and look at the old tractors. So what have we got? Did something stupid in primary one. I did something stupid in primary one. Okay. Right, let's get home. 460 Nuffield is replacing the wiring. See, a classic tractor to me is 6610. Like my old John Deere 6610 and like the old 1056s and stuff like that. That's a classic tractor from when I was a kid, you know. But I should rekindle my love for old tractors, really. I should get back in there and crack on with the Alice. I wanted to get it running for Stradset last year, and I haven't done anything to it since then. So, right, getting home. How are you getting on, Farmer Fuller, with your irrigating? Are you flat out irrigating now or not? Ian, I bet it's still raining for you up in Scotland, so I won't ask you if you're irrigating. Keep it basic. That is it. I don't understand. Excuse me. I don't understand why the need for making all of these engines so complicated, because everyone seems to be having trouble with turbos, EGR valves, and AdBlue systems. Well, you get rid of all of them and there's no problem, so you don't have to have a service engineer come out. You don't have to have like loads of new parts flown around the world. And yeah, if you can just get rid of all of that emissions rubbish off the engines, I'm sure they can make them more efficient, far more efficient. The car just gone past with loads of pillows in it. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. No rain, sunny but loving, blowing a hoodie. I thought you said having a hoodie. Yeah, that's pretty standard for Scotland, isn't it, Ian? Ford 7600, now there's a good tractor. Just want simple sometimes, don't you? A perfect little tractor on dual wheels to go rolling with, you know? Just in case you want to drive into London with it, yeah. There's a not a farm sale, it's a construction site. A demolition firm having a sale near me in a few days' time, I think, or a few weeks' time. I'm not sure who's doing it. But they got loads of old lorries and stuff, and none of the lorries are going to sell for much, I don't think, because none of them can go into London. None of them can go into Cambridge, let alone London. You know, so we'll have to take the old fast track, Martin, into London, and but then that's it's got the tier 5 or tier 6 emissions regulations on it, isn't it? So we'll have to just go down there and cause havoc. We started to pump up and the drain bungle at the bottom, so yeah, that sounds like my experiences of Puerto Mexico. Hello, I've got my Mexican tash on the go for you as well. How cool is that? Welcome to the channel. Banned from Aberdeen. Yeah, you're not allowed in Aberdeen. George's TW chucked out quite a bit of smoke when you give that old girl some grunt, doesn't it? Let's call it net zero comes out of the exhaust. Classic vehicle. Antonio and Alice. Hey Alice. Hello mate. I'm really rubbish at I can't speak Spanish, so hello, hope you're well, yeah. Well, I just parked this sprayer in the shed and then I'll, without running anything over, so that's undercover then. Get this in here. I'm running out of room in the shed for stuff I actually use. And Grumpy Grandad's tractor fetish is starting to overtake. But then I can't complain, so I keep buying fast tracks and stuff. The TW was all smoke and no poke. I don't know. I thought George had a fair old plough on the back of it. Surely he had an old Dowswell DP3 or 4 or whatever it was on the back of that for quite a while. I don't know what horsepower that TW would have been. 160 or something maybe? I want to know if you're wearing your thong today. Farmer Fuller, you'll have to subscribe to my Only Farmers to know that, wouldn't you? No, I let cows have it back. I wore the bum out of it. Look what other trauma I've had today. One last little video. I think I got my money's worth out of them, don't you? What do you reckon? Good for another few thousand miles now? I've just cleared that out. I put them back together, shall I? This side's gone as well. This side is even worse, look. The lining just fell out of me pads the other day. So I knew about that. Grundy, I have a new suggestion for you. Go on then. Need a bigger grain pusher in your shed? Yeah. I need an extension, Martin. Getting to the point where I need an extension already. Everyone's seen there'll be some filming, Martin. There's going to be some filming on the grain pusher. Those 8730s have got some grunt by the sounds of it. What horsepower would they have been, Ian? I'd imagine they'd have been like 200 plus horsepower, would they? 220 horsepower maybe? Shoes, not pads, yeah. Sorry, shoes. Yeah, my brake shoes are shot on that. So there's a video coming up where I'm repairing that as well, coming in the next few days. Obviously, I'm going to change all them out. I haven't done one of them for years and years and years, but we'll have a go. Blimey, you Indian. Yeah, I know. There's loads of life left in there. Metal's still fine, isn't it? It's still slow down. If I could buy a John Deere 195M, a cane silage trailer, yeah, with your 70 quid, I think you're not going to have much change, mate, after you buy your 6 130R. You're going to be running out of... you're going to be running out of... running out of change then, aren't you? So, right, I'm going to end this now. Factory, 168. Plenty more in a stable. Yeah, I bet there is. Yeah, it's only a couple of turns of the screw, wasn't it? And Ian, you'd be well away with 200 horsepower out of that thing, surely. Right, I'm going to go ring Martin back now and make sure he's okay. Seems we lost signal earlier, so I'm going to ring him back and have a chat with him. Cheers for watching, guys. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it all. And we should be back to normal fairly soon. Cereals video. I was just emotionally drained from cereals. I've done some filming. Everyone else has covered it, obviously, already. But you know us. We put our own spin on things, don't we? So see you all guys later. See you, Martin. Give us a ring tomorrow, Martin. Then cheers, guys. Bye.